So I walked into the business owner's office, and he sat at the end of his desk, and he just sat there with his head in his hands, and he's just shaking his head, looking at a pile of papers on the desk. And I said to him, "What on earth's the matter?" He said, "Well, these are the management accounts. I get them every month and look through them, all this sort of thing." And he said, the gross margin never equals what I expected. Sales are great, sales are good, volume's okay, top line's good, GP's not. It never matches what my expectations are. So can you have a look at it with me, see what you think? Anyway, he sat down, went through some numbers and ledgers and bits and pieces with him, and it turns out, and he wasn't displeased about this, turns out that the team had been mistaking gross margin and markup, and they'd got the two confused. So markup and margin when they're doing the pricing of the jobs. So I thought I'd put a simple video together just to give us a couple of pointers on it. Ever so easy to make a mistake, easy to get it wrong. A lot of people do, they get it confused. So here we go about margin and markup. So here we go, markup. I buy this rocket for £10, €10, and I mark it up by 50%. So I sell it for 15. 10 times 50%, 5 added to it, there's a sales price. So the markup on that product is 50%. Markup is the profit expressed as a percentage of the purchase price. Now, when it comes to the accounts, of course, accounts don't reflect markup, they reflect margin. That's what it measures in the accounts. That's why it goes wrong all the time. Now, the margin is I buy that for £10, I sell it for 15. Now, the problem with the margin is the profit, that £5, expressed as a percentage not of the purchase price, but of the sale price. So markup is the profit expressed as a percentage of the cost. Margin is the profit expressed as a percentage of the price. So a 50% markup, 10 to 15, is only a third, 33.3% margin. So you price it at 50% markup, but the accounts only show you 33.3% GP, gross profit. And that was where the confusion came along. So when you're doing your pricing, you have to be real careful that you know what your markup strategy has been translated into your margin strategy, your margin requirements in the accounts. When the markup is big, i.e., let's say I mark it up by 100%, so 10 becomes 20. So the markup is 100%. In the accounts, however, it's the £10 profit, 10 to 20, expressed as a percentage of the sale price. So it's only 50. So 100% markup equals or translates to 50% margin. That's how it works. Now, when the numbers are big, you can sort of spot the difference. It's almost obvious. 100% markup equals 50% GP. However, if the markup is lower, let's say I mark it up by 10%, 10 becomes 11. That's the sale price. So the markup is 10%, and the margin is pretty close to it because it's 1/11. That makes sense. So at low levels of markup, the margin and the markup, they almost align. Not quite, of course, they almost align. So at low levels of markup, difficult to figure out the difference. At high levels, it's more easy. But just watch out. Markup and margin, there's a key difference between the two. Markup is the profit expressed as a percentage of the cost price. Margin is the profit expressed as a percentage of the sale price. Hope that helps. Have some fun with that. Watch out for your pricing. Go to our website, resultsrulesok.com. You'll see all sorts of templates and books and some workshops there you can click onto as well. Bring your team along. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, watch out for pricing, have fun, and have a great week.